64 DType, then the result of that should be a unit DType. And you could imagine that you have a unitless number, for example, say, a unitless number, and then you add it and you concatenate it with the normal number with the float 64, and that actually could work, right? It could cast the normal number to a unitless number, and then unitless and unitless can be concatenated in common instance, won't complain. So you have this two-step process which can work out. Whether this is now the perfect thing for the unit DType to do, I don't know, but that would be the idea. So also if you have float 64 and int 64, then the result would be float 64. This is stored here. And that's basically all the components, or the most important components that we have. If you define all of those functions, we will have again a spec like similar to the one that we had before in the ufunc loop, which makes it extensible. So we could replace, say, we find a new way to I don't know, do get item. We'll deprecate the old one and then wrap it all up. So that is that is the way to do this. Hopefully that gives you an idea that it is feasible to create such a DType this way, because you have all these components that you have to check off, and once you're done with that, it hopefully works. And if it doesn't, you come to me and ask me how to do it right, or fix the bugs. So as a summary, I hope to convince you that we have first-class user DTypes on the horizon, in the sense first class that the NumPy DTypes work exactly the same internally now. I have a bit more access to some of the details, but basically it's the same, and everything that you don't have access to, we can discuss giving you access to. The whole refactor here behind this made a lot of future extensibility easier. For example, we can now introduce new string methods easy. We have a way to move forward with those things. We now have string ufuncs in NumPy in the main branch, which was a long time something, we can't really do it. And this is there. But most importantly, I would love if you as maintainers, or you as just users who are interested in, experiment with ufunc or DType API, whichever you are interested in most, and to help finalize the API. Because right now it's still this experimental state. I don't expect any major changes, but it would be nice to get feedback that it's right, or maybe we can tweak the API in there. And with that, I want to thank, I should be thanking many more people there, but Maddie, who did most of the review work always, Martin also, who did a lot of the review and feedback on many of the things, especially regarding ufuncs, and Ross, my colleague, who was always the first to read all the documents that I wrote and had to dive through this. But yeah, there should be many other people there, and of course funding. And with that, thank you. Here's the NAP documents, and the talk unit DType has all the code that you saw in a working example. And the big example is the unit DType. And of course, if you have any questions, seek me out, ping me on GitHub, I don't know, send me an email. And because if you are interested in driving this forward, I'm happy to provide a start for you to work with and to get you started on a unit DType. Because for me, this is very important to get feedback on it and to get it running. Thanks.